Dear Charles and Vincent, thanks to your show, I've been inspired to join the Catholic Church.
Oh,
Wow.
thank you. Thank you very much. God bless you, my dear. May your tribe increase.
I was raised Protestant but got into paganism and New Age drivel later on, looking for something magical that I never quite found in those ugly Protestant churches. On my journey, I heard the many stupid arguments pagans make, including the one where Jesus is compared to Sol Invictus, Mithra, and due to the many references to wine and grapevines, to Bacchus, as though Jesus is just a recycled myth. We all know this isn't true, but what is the reason for these older religions having similar themes? Thank you.
Well, that's a very, very good question, which I'm glad you asked. Well, there are several possible reasons, any of which may be true, or all of which may be true at once.
Okay.
Well, the one has to do with the nature of reality. God created it, and the pagans, being human, apprehended certain things. We know there are angels. Well, the pagans would have sensed their existence. How they interpreted them might have been different, but they knew they were there.
Why would the pagans have sensed their existence?
Well, because people do, and sometimes people see them. And that, you know, they're part of reality like everything else.
Okay.
Similarly, our minds are formed in a given way. Tertullian was the first one to say the soul is naturally Christian. And so, humanly speaking, we react to things in certain ways. If we face what I love the word, the numinous, the awe-inspiring, there's a tendency to want to perform a gesture to show respect, kneeling, or bowing, or throwing yourself on the ground, or something. Candles and incense speak to everybody of worship. The same with water that you wash in. The idea that there is something basically wrong between us and our Creator, and that somehow the sacrifice of that which we hold most dear could perhaps bridge that gap between us and that. I mean, all human beings can sense that something is off with the human condition. We all know this. We know that we die, and yet we don't want to die. It's a great mystery. These are just common themes, and our reaction to them is common. Now, that's one very great possibility. And of course, again, we're so constructed that we are made to receive the truth and to believe the truth when we hear it. Our fallen nature often leads us to rebel against it, but nevertheless, it's there. And if we encounter something that's even partially true, we sometimes glom onto it. Now, that's one possibility. The other thing to be borne in mind is the original revelation given our first parents, Adam and Eve. That revelation was passed on to their descendants and was pure in some places and more corrupt in others. One of the things I should have mentioned that's universal is the desire to mark the turning of the seasons and to celebrate the solstices and the equinoxes and all that, to mark the turning of the year.
Okay.
But then, as I say, there's the possibility of the original revelation first given to Adam and Eve, and then the second one given to Moses. Now, that first revelation, as I say, became more or less corrupt, but much less amongst the children of Abraham than anybody else. So, what are the things that we may deduce from it? The triune nature of God, which is something that reappears in religion after religion after religion. Now, the idea of a God born of a virgin who dies and rises again That could be both, or either. The one a prophecy, the other an inborn expectation that's expressed through myth and so on.